实不过就是痕迹，故里情绪始终融于情理。没关系，没关系，只是一场游戏，按下重启，傀儡沉寂。命运无常，束手难放，生旦净末中，喜怒哀乐愁，冷若冰霜，习以为常。世故圆滑虚伪，何必惧彷徨？随波逐流，水中浮萍，换回片刻安宁。四下为庄，口问自己，终是意难平。世界待我证明，下意识寻找一平。
亲情自尽，远于我心。
Hallo und willkommen zurück zu diesem neuen Livestream. Mal wieder, endlich Genshin Impact wieder mal. Musste ja auch selber letzten Wochen ein bisschen drauf verzichten, ne? Aber da ist unser liebes Spielchen, unser liebes Genshin Impact, was ich selber seit kaum gespielt habe. Also ich habe... doch, kaum gespielt ist ein bisschen gelogen. Ich habe letzte Woche glaube ich, die Story ein bisschen weiter gemacht. Und die werden wir wahrscheinlich heute auch ein bisschen weiter verfolgen. Ich habe auch keine Dailies, gar nichts gemacht. Natürlich jetzt auch die Woche noch, der restliche letzte Woche. Aber ja. Ranke der Auslöschung. Was ist denn das? Von 1000 Mora. Eine von Ranke wurde selbst mit harter, purer Elementkristall zu den Dendrohypostasen schließlich kondensiert wurden. Ist es kaum zu verstehen, dass es auf der Welt eine Verbindung zwischen den Elementen, welche die engste Verbindung mit dem Leben hat und okay, Ankündigung können wir egal sein, Ankündigung. So, werde ich im Spiel an und ja, farbige VOD von Streuseln und Rosen. Das Sky Snow, auch Kim, hat mir da, auch bekannt als Kim, hat mir von diesem Event schon gestern, wir im Stream waren gestern, davon schon erzählt. Danach, glaube ich, war es, ja. So. Ich will aber sagen, wir fangen mal mit Dailies aber erstmal an. Und deswegen auch hier. Ich muss alles leiser machen. So. Tempel der 1000 Winden. Ich habe keinen Bogen, ich Idiot. Also die Schüsse mit Schüsse können wir einfrieren, also okay, ja. Dann ist das auch keine große Herausforderung. Okay, fast gekillt, wenigstens fast gekillt. Komm her. Put. Okay. Komm her. Runter, komm her. So. Hat nur noch legit nur einen Schlag gebraucht. So. Dann. Der. Jerry, also die Wachturm nur zerstören. Und hoch. Hoch teleportieren. So. Sprich mir. Ah, ja, es ist das, Rudolf. Servus, Rudolf. Ja. Katastrophe verlassen. So, das ist Dingsens beim Dingsens. Ja. Servus, Kim. Guten Tag. Und ja, ich weiß, aber unnötig as fuck. Ja, wir laufen hoch. Warum passt die Lüdi-Musik auch so gut in den Mundschlag rein irgendwie? Mach keine. Aua, Hilfe! Aber warum spawnen andere Menschen auf einmal? Hilfe! Ja. Bin ich die Monster, yep. mag es, wenn die keine Schilder haben. Das mag ich.
Wow.
Na, Glut.
Faster.
Okay, faster. Hey, können Sie Ihre Line nicht beenden? Ne?
Opening box of Adeptitrix.
So, stirb. Noch Blut irgendwo? Ja, okay. Doch, hier. So. Oh. Und einmal am Mondstadt.
Add Astra.
So,
Thank you
hier
for
noch für die
complete.
Mission. Schön.
Add Astra Abyss.
Verkennung entsenden. Erneut senden. Nein. So, Legendenauftrag. Einsammeln. Ich kann jetzt einen Legendenauftrag machen, yay. Machen wir aber, nachdem ich immer die Hauptquest gemacht habe, erstmal.
1, 2, 3.
Der, den ich gerade dran bin. Dürfte Einsamkeit, nämlich der hier. Folgen, teleportiere ich mich mal hier hin. Ja. Hier halt nicht lange, ne? Hier halt nicht lange. Ich habe auch keinen Charakter, die dann halt, oh, habe ich. Nee, ich habe keine. Hätte sein können, welche ich habe, also. Aber wo ich kann mal Händler schauen. Nö, reichten ebenfalls genauso wenig. Doch! Einfach warum ein Schicksal kann ich mir gönnen. Einmal ziehen. Machen wir mal die hier. Und nur ein Speer. Ausdauer. Okay.
Someone needs assistance.
Oh, Star Wars.
Life goes on.
Hilfe. Aber es hat mir geholfen. Stirb. Beobachter da oben. So, da haben wir auch glaube ich den Fuß glatt bekommen. Meins. Pretty. Zack. Teleportationspunkt freigeschaltet. Fuck.
Go. Hi.
Disappear. Twin blade.
Faster? Okay, fast. Wheel of life.
Ich hasse die, wenn man vergisst, einen Bogen. Den Bogen mitzunehmen.
Orders given. Orders
So.
received. As a good knight should.
Manuel. Hey! Ich will zu Shichi wechseln!
Go.
So.
Oh.
Und stirb. Lot. Lot. Oh, hier noch R.
Hi.
Und wieder auf den Berg. So. Ruhe. Nur eine hübsche. Runter. Und Story.
It's time to sing whenever you're ready.
Ach hey.
Da 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 da.
Oh.
These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand Carolina?
Ich hätte irgendwie, keine Ahnung, Amber oder Bennett oder so oder Gamin nehmen sollen. Egal, konnte ich ja nie wissen.
Wow. Wow. Life goes on.
So.
Wow.
Okay.
Wind blade.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly...
Well, that's nice and all, but well,
Unfortunately,
that's so lame.
Excuse me.
Ja, jetzt kriegen wir wieder die Dialoge.
Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's what's her face? Kind of
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name.
Ich bin auch erstaunt.
That reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Das ist ja.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Oh, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just...
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I stroll whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days,
Oh, sorry, we shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. When the Archon War came to its... Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the other five, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700...
so what do you think of this?
Huh? This is a little... As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean.
Okay.
Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day.
Okay.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Ganyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient... If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now.
Yep.
And that just
Verpiss
about
dich.
does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our...
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself.
Wow. See? Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue.
Und wieder zurück zu Julia. kurze Zeit drin, dass wir keinen Regen mehr haben, weil ich mag Regen nicht. Errungenschaft.
What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and... the VTuber?
This atmosphere is highly abnormal.
Guten Tag, Mr. Felix.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the...
Do they intend to exercise?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like... However, both sides were quite obstinate.
It seems inevitable, given the current...
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon. If the two sides come to blows...
Surely the Liu and Qixing are not the sort...
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because...
And what now? How is it that the...
That's all. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, only now do they want to start keeping tabs on... Anyway, Mr. Zhongli...
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral
Ich kann diese langen Cutscenes nicht leiden. Immer so lange zu hören, wenn ich im Stream bin, jedenfalls. Ja, wenn ich zum Beispiel abends im Bett ein bisschen spiele, dann ist mir so, dann höre ich eigentlich immer sehr gut zu, aber für den Stream finde ich es halt immer, weil ich einfach nicht richtig reden kann.
Things are taking a turn for the
Deswegen hasse ich diese eigentlich im Stream immer.
to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral.
Dann lese ich mir die
Consider
durch
your next course of action
und dann,
carefully.
und es gibt wieder eigentlich immer auch.
If you're trying to prevent an explosion,
Having connections with the... So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the few? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment. Well, where could we find him? Where would he go at a time like this?
Folgen Sie mir. Madame Paimon. Madame Paimon. Madame Paimon. Der nächste Punkt werde hier am Ende von Lydia von Hafenstadt. Ey, muss es schon wieder regnen? Beispiel.
My umbrella again.
Oh, Tempel. Oh, nein. Oh, Hilfe. Was wäre schon die abgesoffen? Gehe zur Goldstube. Sind unterwegs. Komm, ich will den Treffer. Ah, okay. Hm.
Whoa, what a lineup. We'll be unstoppable.
Hm. Brauche ich denn? Welche Charakter brauche ich denn? Ich nehme einfach mal Bennett. Ich nehme mal einfach mal Emma mit. Und
I will
Noel.
protect you.
Also starten, so.
Wow. This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the in? This is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few... Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, or better yet,
Willst auch, wie das Mora da einfach flach ist.
Mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon, quick! We have to go make sure...
Ist keiner flach? Das Mora ist keiner flach? Warum sieht der dezent geil aus? Trotzdem irgendwie.
Faster? Okay, faster.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
Dieser Weg gerade zur rechten Zeit.
Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be stopping the Mora mints, hiding away the Exuvia?
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, she will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your
Der Graf ist ein Antagonist. Auch interessant.
Anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing either way. We now come to my favorite part. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could... When Signora, instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely... When she faces a worthy opponent, she will as for me.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever...
Oh, so you intend to fight besides? You could never defeat me. Not even a... Fighting talk, I love it.
Wollen wir es ausprobieren?
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Ich hätte ja schwerer gedacht.
Try this.
Brav. Komm her. Ich habe das Gefühl, dass er irgendwie keine Chance gegen uns hat. Ja, das Gefühl.
You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trigger. Haha. Good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself.
Der Penner hat mehrere
This is
Elemente?
about to get tough. Now, show me
Ist
what
das
you can do
verfickter
against
Ernst?
the might of a harbinger. No use hiding back there.
So. So, komm schon, stirb schon. Komm.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking more Axis Gnosis now. Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Hat er alle Elemente? Nee, er hat Wasser, also halt Dingsens und ich will vergessen, wie die Elemente heißen, ne? Der Grab, der letzte unter den Elfen.
But this is going to cost you!
So. Ernsthaft? Ja, fuck. So, haben ihn.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
Wie haben wir die Kiste auf der 7
You already
Elemente?
know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Nee, ich denke mal nicht.
I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. In fact, it might be that the
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in... As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all...
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's...
A god?
Mein Gott.
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the GR Archon in the Archon. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing...
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey! Those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was with the power of so many sigils of permission, using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo Archon to show its hand, but...
Mein Gott.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
What the fuck? Was ist geil, dass das Genshin Impact so krank Cinematics hat. Ich wusste es ja, natürlich wusste ich, dass Genshin Impact Cinematics aber nicht so kranke. Was zur Hölle war ich gerade sehend?
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, do we make...
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how... Just seeing this Overlord of the Fourth...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be... Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets...
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago. So will the power of the Chising, Millelith, and Adepti gathered here
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is...
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardian...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of... And as fate would have it, one who did... For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one.
I suppose this is one blessing. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here, we haven't a moment to spare. Our... Yep.
Oh.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
No problem.
Millelith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia.
Musik, ich brauche Musik,
Let
brauche
one
Musik,
see
brauche
what
Musik.
you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
So.
Let it rain! Go.
Killjoy, we've only just begun. Looks like I not breaking a sweat.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Und passiert.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How dare you? Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Time to fulfill my duty. No slacking off. I will end you.
Steady as stone. The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say you can't hold them, children?
Gott, Alter!
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is crystal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Cars! Wow! It's Madame Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong! No escape!
I see through you.
Wheel of life.
You can't.
With the wind!
Miscalculated.
Und wo noch? Da.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight.
Dankeschön für den Spot.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Muss ich gerade nur ausweichen oder was? Auch gut, dass ich keine Ausdauer verliere, auch voll gut.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, use them in battle.
No one escapes my sight.
So. So, und so.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Some quiet.
So. Tot.
Life goes on. Sacred name, fortune preserver. I must leave no stone.
I guess this is it.
Let it rain.
Disappear!
So.
Put your back into it. Disgusting. My duty.
Rise.
Gott, Alter, ich weiß gar nicht mehr, wo was gerade.
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Ernsthaft?
Faster? Okay.
Würde ja gerade machen. Einmal Frust ziehen. Okay.
According to Kuching, excuse me,
Yes. How...
it's not convenient to...
Ah, well said.
Hä?
Yep.
Hier weiter schon mal, hä?
The code they used was...
Ich bin verwirrt.
If we hadn't
Alright.
did we make it at dawn?
What are you doing here?
Huh? again! It's the Adepti! What are you doing on the Jade?
Faced with the calamity of...
Oh, Paimon gets... just...
Haben wir schon alles
It's not
gehört.
just you, which is why we must stop.
So the Archon war... So will the power of the...
We've already discussed this together.
What?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chi Sing did once, and as fate would have it. For what could you mortals...
I suppose so be it. We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
Jetzt stelle ich mich hin. Mein Arsch tut langsam weh. Wenn die Katze nochmal kommt, die wir schon mal geschaut haben.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Glacial Ballista!
So.
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith.
Jetzt haben wir mal richtige Musik.
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia.
Not breaking a sweat!
Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Ja.
No escape!
Okay, starke Kopf zurückgeht. Kurz zurückknickt.
Time to clean up.
Ja.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Ouch.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
No one escapes by... The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is...
So.
Adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time turning cars! Oh, it's Madam King's shockwave! This grady's really strong!
Ey, Killern, das kommt direkt der nächste. What the fuck?
Blood of the
of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
Wo ist die nächste Welle?
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Wo sind die nächsten Gegner? Ich will meine nächsten Gegner haben.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Opening box of adepti tricks.
So.
Let's move.
Guys. Faster? Okay, faster.
Exercise
Servus.
caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Gott, ich sehe nichts mehr durch Partikel. Falsche Richtung.
Opening box of adepti tricks.
Bin einer gerade weggeht gerade?
Over here. As a dutiful maid would. Life goes on.
Tui's numbers are thinning.
Fight on, comrades. Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
So.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Geil, und Mariko. Killt diesen Mistgott. Geil.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Let us meet again in the future.
Heilige Scheiße! Ich korrigiere eine Aussage. Ich wusste ja nicht, dass es so fette Cinematics gibt. Ach du Scheiße. Gänsehaut gerade bekommen. Das war gerade Gänsehaut.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that
Each of the 7 nations
Ne, fangen wieder
has
an
a...
zu
Though your
skippen.
point is the
Also
very
langsam ist es
height,
langweilig.
as Adepti, we've become a...
All right. Didn't Ningguang...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to... I thought this battle would perhaps... Although I am a mere mortal soldier.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful... When danger is near, everyone always protects me. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please, come...
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to...
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay.
You see, this is what the country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. Although their blood is weak, there is the time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long...
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of...
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city, one fears that by the time one finally grasps, fair enough.
Since we Adepti have... But how will we ensure that the...
All right, Mooncarver, you need...
Looks like the conflict between human... Oh, right! It's the child wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to handle the Overlord of the Void. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have...
Welchen Teleportationspunkt habe ich schon freigeschaltet? Irgendwo habe ich einen Teleportationspunkt freigeschaltet. Wo? Fragt mich bitte nicht.
Have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing?
Finde Song Lee.
Faster?
Okay, faster.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng funeral...
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please...
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment.
Doesn't the Northland Bank... Last time we saw Zhongli was booked. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Li? We had better go and make sure...
Ich hasse diesen Bankeingang. Hinten.
Faster? Okay,
Also ich legit hasse diesen Bankeingang.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. You're also one of the Harbingers?
La Signora.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit...
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but the real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on.
Die beiden.
So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind.
Das göttliche Herz.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chiao? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon...
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scene.
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue. To get even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers. I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself,
Oh, Zhongli.
but as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that so I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its...
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Senora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti. To come to the defense of Leo. They seized the opportunity to supplant Leo as divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain...
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all!
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue, would never—
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you— Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue.
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for—
Fine. I'll meet you there later.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us...
Realistically speaking.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance, uncover that answer for yourself in your...
Haben wir damit jetzt die Liyue, habe ich damit jetzt die Liyue-Story abgeschlossen? Also Liyue? Geht's dann zu Inazuma? Weiter? Für mich? Gleich?
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Faster.
Well, since we're going through with this rite of parting... So Rex Lapis is really... Oh, come on. There's only one real possibility in my mind. The Fatui? They certainly are... Shh! Lower your voice.
You know that god from the ocean?
Yes.
And say...
Now that you... I mean, it all fits... Still, what's...
forget it. Hear ye all! The Chi sings words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must gods and Adepti live glorious lives. But both light and shadow have their season. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was having been thwarted in his trial. Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of... Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Chi-Sing's announcement... So that something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention, could the Chi-Sing already have known that Rex Lapis... Did Zhongli tell them in... Exactly, right? Ooh, see...
Hier ist ein Schauplatz.
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul were
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot
the long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa.
Im Besitz von Liyue. Beherrscher von Liyue werden.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters? Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
But it seems, well...
Perhaps...
The cleanup of the...
Oh, ich bin nass. Aber gerade schon wild, dass er eine Stimme hat.
Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have Right. If the two of you can spare the time.
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose.
You're right. I do lack the Mora.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to
Well, we were only spent in the City of Commerce. We do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange the Archon Morax. Could never experience life as the true mortal. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli. Travel, that is true. But
Paimon thinks that we should...
I fear that continuing your journey... Yes. The nation has been closed. The Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex...
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
That is the case. And since...
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, Humans often bemoan, but if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci.
That's
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun...
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions...
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the soul.
Whoa.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now, knowing her, she must have again quoted that added 7 ideals for 7... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Das wäre alles.
Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation.
Zufälle gibt's. Kapitel 2 Prolog erwähnt. Ja, ja. Kapitel 1, 3. Akt abgeschlossen. Weltenstufe 3, Limit Abenteuer wird auf 35. Und wir sind jetzt auch Abenteuerstufe 5 und wir sind auch Abenteuerstufe 30 jetzt. Und 3 hilft mir jetzt auch noch. Das Abenteuerkapitel. Reiseführer. Oh Gott. Aber viel Zeug. Fische in der Überzahl. Ah! Oh! Für mich geht es einmal kurz Abenteuergilde, einmal kurz um die Abenteuerbelohnung, also den Stufenaufstieg zu bekommen. Die Belohnung für den Stufenaufstieg zu bekommen.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Für Abenteuerstufe. Welche Stufe war das? Stufe 3? Oh, eingewählt. Ah, da kommt nur natürlich nur Müll raus. So. Da wollen wir mal kurz schauen, was jetzt die Legendenauftrag ist. Aber jetzt mal schön Legende von Bennett. Machen wir von Diona. Alright. Eben brauchen wir wirklich... Oh Gott. Ach du Scheiße.
1, 2... Hey, do you know what? Neither do I. I already forgot.
So. Und ich würde mal sagen, das war's mit dem heutigen Stream. Und ich würde sagen, tschö und tschüss.